Hi, I'm Rebecca, and this week at Flip Computing, it is spooky user testing week. So, we're going to have a project for you every single day, and we'd love you to code along in our development version of FlockXR and give us your feedback on the tools and how you used it. And was it easy? Was it hard? Did anything unexpected happen? So, code along with us. Hopefully, you'll have some fun and please give us some feedback if you're able to. So, to find our development version of FlockXR, we need to go to the FlockXR website, flockxr.com, and then we're going to About, Versions, and then we are clicking on Open Development Version. So be aware, our development version is the one that we are working on behind the scenes to add loads of new features for you. And it's really, really exciting. And we're trying to get as many people to user test it as possible so that we can make sure that it's ready to use in classrooms and clubs all around the world. So helping us out is really, really good for everyone. So open development version, and then you'll see our nice new loading screen, and you'll also see that we've got this slider bar too, with the development version, which is really, really fun and useful for when you're designing different layouts. So with our spooky project, we're going to go to demo and new, and we're going to start with a completely blank 3D world. And all I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. I'm going to go to snippets, and this is going to allow me to get my sky and my map blocks. And then if I press play, you just get the basic sky and map because I haven't customized it. And then I can go to materials and I can drag this list of colors here to give me a gradient sky. Now, because this is a spooky dance troupe project, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get kind of spooky sky going on. So I'm going to use some dark grays. Well, that's a little bit too dark. Go a little bit lighter. Maybe if I go, oh, maybe if I go lighter on this side and then darker on this side. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So I've got my gradient sky. I'm going to keep the map flat. I could choose different ones if I want to, but I want to keep this one flat because I want 3 dancers in my dance troupe and I want to make sure there's enough room for them. And I think I'm going to go for this material, which is a bit of like a jagged floor, sort of a bit of a woven material type thing. And I think I'm going to go with dark brown. So that is my spooky kind of atmospheric place for my characters to dance. And now I'm going to add in a character. So I'm going to choose, I'm going to go with our new alien character and click my character on the screen. And I've got these gizmos underneath so I can actually use them to scale. So if I click that, and then I've got this sort of diamond thing in the middle, and I can drag it bigger. I can also use the rotate gizmo to just angle it a little bit. And I'm going to use the new color palette tool, and I'm going to actually make it green, and I'm going to give it a purple outfit. So purple, there we go. And then my character's called character 1, and I'm going to animate character 1 by getting it to dance. So dance 1. And there's my first character in my dance troupe. So I'm going to repeat the process. So this time I'm going to go for our new elf character. So again, I've got my scale, so I can scale it. I've got my rotate, so I can just get it at the right angle. And then I can use my color palette. This time I'm going to go for purple skin with green clothes. There we go. So the opposite. And then again, I'm going to go to animate, switch animation, and it's character 2 this time. And I want it to do the same dance. So dance 1, and then click play. Well, hey, so I've got 2 characters dancing. And now I just want my 3rd character. So let's just go back. I think I might go for the cat. And again, I'm going to use the scale, make it about the same height, and rotate a tiny bit, but I think this one's not too bad. And then this one, I'm going to do green skin or fur. Oh, no, I did the wrong one. Control Z. There we go to undo. So green, I'm going to go with green there, and then purple on the close. There we go. And I go to animate, and it's character 3 this time, and I want to do dance 1. So now I've got my little dance troupe going on, but it's not looking spooky enough, so I'm just going to add a spooky tree. So I've got a tree, and I'm going to add another one about here, and then I'm going to add another one about here, and then I'm just going to scale them so that it looks like I'm in a little bit of a forest. Might rotate that one a little bit as well, just so it looks a bit different. And then rotate this one and scale it. Okay, and then I'm just going to add some music. So I'm going to go to sound, and I'm going to play sound, and the spookiest sound that I can find is the metal theme. And what you can do, okay, so what, stop. And I can put the speed down to 0.6, and that makes it sound a little bit spookier. Okay, so I've got my spooky dance troupe all finished. So if you'd like to code along too, have a go. And then please, in the comments, just let us know, how did you find it? What was the user experience like? Were the tools easy to use? Did you find anything tricky to use? Did you find a bug along the way? So your feedback's really, really important. So hopefully you'll join us along for the whole 5 spooky user testing from FlockXR. Enjoy!